So it's been 2 months, 2 months since I had braces in. So today I'm actually going to do my checkup or progress updates. I'm really late right now, but I'm going to take you guys along for the journey. I'm actually just waiting for my scooter to finish charging before I head out. I'm super late. My appointment is at 10 o'clock and it is 10 o'clock, but let's go. I'm gonna take you on the journey and give you some updates on what it's been like to have braces in for 2 months. So let's go. So inside the dentist office, I came late, so my appointment is gonna be longer than expected, but of course that was my fault. I had a lot of stuff doing this morning, so I'm actually just waiting until they call me so I can go into the office and get my checkup done. I will give some more updates when I get a chance, but it's a little bit awkward right now to record inside of the dentist office, so I will get back to you later. Okay, so this is a forward chain. Okay. So it's one color veneer? I mean one color forward chain? Oh. Okay. So this is just a white forward chain. So I'm finished with my checkup. It was a quick 10-minute checkup, honestly. They just installed some power chains and to close the front gap. So I'm actually heading back home right now. It's a bit dangerous that I'm scooting and recording, but it's all for the video, all for YouTube, So when I get back, I will provide more updates on some of the kind of foods that we can eat when we have braces in, or some of the foods not to eat, some of the problems that I've been having, and the good parts of having braces in. So let me put away the camera before I come a cropper on this thing. So I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm home now. Let me get this thing. Welcome back. All right, so you would have seen, the early footage of what is that? So you would have seen the early footage of me, doing some vlog style kind of video. But today I just want to talk about what the experience has been like since I've had braces in. So some of the challenges that I've had since having braces in. So I mean, when I just had them in, the first week or the first 2 weeks, I had a lot of pain, and it's really hard to eat solid food. Before you actually, install your braces, or when you've actually, put them in on the first time, they will give you a list of foods that you're not supposed to eat. Well, they recommend that you not eat solid food. So some of the foods that you're not supposed to eat would be, say, caramel or granola or corn, and just anything that you would have to bite in that could probably break one of the brackets. So I've been, living off soft food diets. So I've actually created a whole new meal plan of some of the foods that I can eat. Some of the foods that I've had, they're actually really tasty. I'm just gonna run through some of the new foods that you can try when you actually have braces in, because you can't eat hard foods. So some of the foods that you can have would be, say for instance, parfait. So parfait yogurt mix, or you can have overnight oats for breakfast and lunch. You can have eggs and soft bread. So if you're having dinner and you're used to biting into dumplings and other kind of hard foods, then that's not gonna work here. So you can have eggs and bread. You can have pancakes. You can have a banana. So those are some of the stuff that I've been actually having for breakfast. You can also have porridge. And one of the new menu items I've had was egg and pasta salad. So I've been making egg and pasta salad, and that's really tasty. I'll overlay something here or here that you can see what it looks like. That's been really tasty, and I love how that tastes. For dinner, I have a lot of new dinner options. So I have a mini board right here. I'm just gonna read off the mini board. So shrimp chowder, that's one, and garlic herb potatoes with any kind of meat that is soft. Maybe I'll put how to make it somewhere on screen, or a picture of it where you can be inspired on how to make something like this. Another one is mushroom pasta, or any kind of pasta that you can use, any kind of pasta you have available. So once it's soft, then you can go right ahead and have that for dinner. The next one is Parmesan basil tomato soup. So this one, I love this one. This one is really tasty, and it's actually very easy to make, and under 40 minutes actually. So they'll all take under 40 minutes to prepare, and you cook a big batch of that, and it will last you for 2 to 3 days, and that makes it easier for you to eat with braces in. Now I just want to remind you of some of the foods that you are not able to eat, or it's really hard to eat when you have braces in. So anything that is chewy, so that means you can't have steak, you can't have beef, or chicken breasts, because these are things that are really chewy, and if you have to chew, then it might break a bracket. So you try to avoid anything that's chewy. You can have it if you cut them up into small bite-sized pieces. Chips is another one that might be hard to eat. So if it's a large hard chip like say Doritos, then that's gonna be hard for you to eat, because you have to bite like that. But if it's a smaller chip and you can put it in the roof of your mouth and mash it with your tongue, then you can have something like that. For people who like chewing on ice cubes, that's a no-no. Try to avoid any sugary foods that might stain the teeth, or when you've finally taken off the brackets, you see that there's a difference in color between the outside and where the bonding was done. So try to avoid any kind of sugary or sweet food. For the people that like dumplings, flour dumplings, I don't eat dumplings whatsoever, but for people who like dumplings, no dumplings if you have braces. You can probably cut it up into small pieces and chew it with your back, wisdom or molars, but it's gonna be time consuming and really hard to do, so let's find something else to eat. So that's all about foods to have, foods to avoid, and the pain that I experienced in the beginning. But after having them in, after the first 2 or 3 weeks, you will get used to the braces in your mouth. You will stop feeling pain, and sometimes you'll get a little discomfort, but you can just pop a Panadol here or there to reduce the pain. Now, some of the other issues that I've experienced is the teeth moving a little bit and exposing the wires at the back. So the wires actually end up digging into my gums and causing cuts inside. But they do provide you with wax, so you can just have a little piece of wax, just roll up a little piece of wax and put it on the exposed metal to avoid cutting up your gums. And when you're sleeping in the nights, it's very hard to sleep. If you don't sleep with a pillow, it's very hard to sleep because you're on the bed and you're exerting a lot of force on the side of your face and on the metal that's in your mouth. So you will experience a lot of discomfort in the nights if you're sleeping without a pillow. Also, dry mouth. Avoid dry mouth like the plague. Drink some water. Use your saliva to moisturize the inside of your mouth. But if inside of your mouth is dry, then you do find that the braces sticks to your gum and it might get painful and you might have stripping. Alright, so I've come to the end of the video. I don't have much more time. I need to get back to work. So if you like this video, then subscribe somewhere here and watch the next video that I make, and like this video and stay tuned for more updates that I'll be speaking about with my braces. I might have missed a few points, but I will get to them in some video in the future. So click on this video somewhere right here and support the channel and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. So share this video to your friends and thank you for watching.